I just want to start off first and say, like these California fires are getting worse and worse. Like it's cities are disappearing and the death toll is going up day by day. So, uh, if anyone here wants to help, go to my Instagram. I think my second most recent photo is a link to go donate. So please, it's really bad and a lot of people need help. So.
How's it impacted
Not me directly, but a lot of, UCLA is right near it. I know it's at the Rams facility, so they're probably dealing with it. People are like, as they're evacuating to get out of it on the freeway, they're getting backed up and fires closing in on people in cars stuck in traffic. Like I've got a lot of friends and family that are housing a bunch of people. Yeah, it's not good.
Because you're focusing on football, obviously, but this has got to be taking your attention a little bit.
No, I don't really want to make it about, like, I don't really like the whole prayers for them, whatever. It's about them. It's about like diverting actual resources, not just trying to make it about us.
In terms of us, when you're dealing with trying to develop yourself as a quarterback in this league, and you guys are going through some of the things you're going through, and the way the game went the other day, and you're facing a lot of pressure and everything, people can talk about the physical toll it might take on you. How do you deal with that mentally in terms of the ups and downs and wanting to get yourself better as a quarterback, but at the same time trying to fend off any down times you might have in terms of not having success or whatever you might deal with?
I think the big key is consistency. Regardless of what happens, you have to approach every situation in life, every snap, every day at the facility, not like as if it's your last, but approach it as if everything's going great. Approach it the same as if everything's going poorly. If everything's whatever, it's about consistency, and you kind of want to be a rock for a lot of other guys who may be looking for something, some sort of steadying force, I guess you could say. So every time I come into the facility, I just want to be someone that guys can look to and know exactly what they're getting.
Is that something that is just going to be within your personality, or do you think that's just something necessary that a young quarterback has to be like?
I don't know. We had a couple. I've won state championships in high school. I've gotten hurt halfway through the year in college. Gone 6-6 my last year, so I've a lot of ups and downs, and I think I've learned a lot in that. And a lot of it is not how you react. It is a bit of it's not as much like how you react for your performance. It's how you react, which affects others' performance. So I think if you can continue to keep pushing and working just as hard as you did since day one of OTAs, then I think that's beneficial to everyone.
You big believer in quarterback's body language in good and bad times, and how that's looked at by everybody else on the sidelines.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not even just like 1 and 2 like good and bad body language. A lot of it sometimes you need to give a little something to get some guys going. Sometimes, it's all about feeling a situation out. And if you're that same guy every single day, when you change a little bit one way or the other and it's for a purpose, they'll be like, whoa, he's a little different today.
You've been battered a bit lately, and now you've got more changes on the offensive line. How do you deal with that as a quarterback? Changes up front.
They're battling their butts off. We ran the ball better than we did probably all year. They helped David get loose, and he did his thing. That KCD was pretty good. They had some really good. Justin Houston was a pleasant surprise to pop in right in pregame warm-ups and play. But for the most part, they're battling their butts off. And regardless of how things are going, like I said, consistency every single play. It's designed for a certain purpose, and you can't sort of change that purpose because of one thing or the other. So it might change play calling or play design, but regardless of if Byron wants me to do XYZ, I'm going to do XYZ.
How much Coach Wilkes has talked about maybe the need to go max protection more often. Do you like that as a quarterback? I know some quarterbacks don't because obviously it reduces your options throwing to them.
I think when you do that stuff, you have to be running the ball effectively. And I think that's something that we can capitalize on this last week. Keep moving forwards and hopefully keep trying to run the ball. Those 6 and 7 man pros with 2 and 3 man routes are effective. it's a game plan thing. You kind of see how it feels. But I mean, there are a lot of little things you can do to help protection and the run game. I won't share those exactly, but there are a lot of stuff you can do within scheme, within cadence, within all the stuff. I think our offensive line had a something to prove. I think they definitely had I mean, they're banged up and I think they're a little frustrated, and I think it was really awesome how they responded. I think that's as much a testament to who they are and their character as it is their physical ability.
Does it always come pretty naturally to you to keep your eyes downfield when the rush is coming? I know a lot of quarterbacks see it and try to hold out. Were you taught that? Have you always done it?
It's kind of a point of pride for me. I mean, 2 plays, the one I kind of chucked up to JJ a little bit, kind of got flustered when I didn't really need to. And then there's another one I forget at some point in the game, but like it's definitely a point of pride to me to stand in the pocket and like not get flustered. And whenever I start to see ghosts, I kind of get mad at myself. But I mean, I think that's what quarterback's all about. Is if you can keep your eyes for that much longer, you give your receiver that much more time on his route, and hopefully that's the difference.
Is it hard not to see those goals when you're getting hit 13 times?
Not really. I mean, it's just that's football. I mean, sometimes sometimes you might see like your like right guard and 3 technique like trip up and fall together, and you see that as something, so you might react to that, and that's what I'm more referring to, is like you see something, you kind of freak out as opposed to just like staying calm when there's not real pressure. But I mean, yeah, sometimes, but for the most part, I try to stand in there strong.
The Raiders' record isn't good. We've seen out of that team, though.
I mean, I'm happy we got Khalil Mack out of the way against Chicago. Yeah, so that was definitely a positive. But I think one of the big things last week, like I said, was we're trying to focus on us. And I think we did pretty well. Unfortunately, we didn't come out with the win, but I think there's definitely something there to build on. And I think we're going to just basically keep trying to build on that. And this week, obviously, game plan and accordingly, but still focus on us and try to get better.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it.